public, charter, private, a hybrid program, or teaching them at home. Most families never really compare these side by side. They compare a feeling about the local school against a glossy tour of a private one and a friend's co-op against a worry about what they would be giving up. This workbook makes it a fair fight. It is one workbook, 10 connected tabs, and 3 guides. You name your 5 paths once, and every other tab follows. It arrives pre-filled with a worked example, so it computes something real the moment you open it, and your first job is simply to overwrite it with your own family's numbers. Start with the money, but all of it. Tuition, fees, curriculum, technology, uniforms, testing, tutoring, activities, transport, and care. Then subtract what actually comes back to you: an education savings account, a voucher, a tax credit, or school aid. That gives you the net, out of pocket. And then the line almost every comparison leaves out. If a parent cuts their hours or steps out of a job to make a path work, that lost pay is a real cost of the path. The workbook prices it: the hours that genuinely change, times an after-tax rate, times the weeks a year it happens. In the worked example, the path with no tuition at all is the most expensive of the 5. A family can run out of hours long before it runs out of money. So the workbook budgets time the same way. 6 weekly demands for each path, set against the hours your household honestly has, including the hours a path frees up by taking a parent out of paid work. It answers in a word: overcapacity, tight, feasible, or comfortable. Now the scorecard. 9 criteria, pre-weighted and fully editable, plus blank rows for your own. Set the weights before you look at any score, or you will quietly nudge them until the answer agrees with the path you had already chosen. 2 rows fill themselves in, marked auto, so cost and bandwidth are never left to a guess. Then the answer. Every path with its weighted score, its rank, what it costs your household for a year, and whether you have the hours to run it. If the path that wins on points is one you cannot actually staff, it says so in plain words, rather than letting a high score stand in for feasibility. Most decision matrices name a winner and stop. This one shows you why. It breaks the gap between the first and second paths down criterion by criterion, names the single biggest reason for the result, and tells you plainly when the margin is too thin to act on. If the reason turns out to be something you do not much care about, change the weight, not the rating. 1 year is rarely the real decision. Enter your child's grade and an inflation rate, and every path is carried out over the years you have left. There is even a switch scenario. Run one path for a few years, then move, and see what the 2-stage plan costs against simply staying put. It works in Excel, in LibreOffice, and as a real Google Sheet, not an import, a native copy. Click the link in your download, choose Make a Copy, and the whole workbook lands in your drive with every formula and color rule already working. 3 guides come with it. How to price a parent's hours, the worked example, end to end. 4 questions to ask about each path. And 2 printable sheets, because the most useful thing this workbook does for a couple is let each of you score it alone and then show you exactly where you came apart. 1 file, yours to keep. No subscription, no account, nothing to renew. Every figure it ships with belongs to a fictional example family, so overwrite all of it. It is a decision aid, not financial or educational advice, and the decision stays exactly where it belongs, with you, from Ardent Workshop.